Hola amigos y amigas, me llamo Walter Royd. I am here at Plaza Catalunya here in Barcelona and I will spend around 24 hours in this city, so join me as I explore Barcelona. This is our first stop. It's called Casa Milà, also known as La Pedrera, and this is one of the masterpieces of the famous architect Gaudí.
At first glance, its wavy facade looks almost alive. A flowing sculpture carved out of stone with wrought iron balconies twisting like vines. Step inside and you'll see how Gaudí reimagined what a residential building could be. Natural lights floods in through open courtyards, spiraling staircases invite you upward, and every detail, from the railings to the tiles, feels organic. Gaudí believed there were no straight lines in nature, and here, everything curves, bends, and breathes. On the upper floors, the recreated apartments transport you back to early 20th century Barcelona. Notice the craftsmanship, wooden doors, patterned tiles, custom furniture. Gaudí designed not just the structure, but even the way people would live inside it. The flow of air, the play of light, the movement between rooms. It all feels intentional, almost like the building is guiding you through.
This is the bathroom area. You can see the bathtub, the toilet, the bidet, and the lavatory. There's another one here. I don't know what this is.
And then there's the attic. With its series of 270 catenary arches, it feels like walking inside the ribcage of a giant animal. But beyond the poetry, this space was functional. It once housed laundry rooms and storage for residents. Today, it's home to the Gaudí exhibition, where you can see models and learn about his groundbreaking techniques.
We are still here at La Pedrera, which is also known as Casa Milà, and I'm really impressed about this whole house, and this is definitely a work of an architectural genius.
Finally, the crown jewel, the rooftop terrace. Up here, Gaudí transformed chimneys and ventilation towers into surreal sculptures. Some even called warrior guardians because of their helmet-like shapes. From here, you get breathtaking views of Barcelona with La Sagrada Família visible in the distance. It's a reminder of how Gaudí always connected architecture to both nature and the city around it.
We are now at the rooftop of La Pedrera, and you can see it's really amazing. The architecture is just a real work of a true genius, and I'm overwhelmed with what I'm currently seeing. We are still here at La Pedrera, and this is probably my most favorite part of the whole casa, and you can just see the stunning views and the architecture and the genius that is Gaudí. We are here at our next stop, which is Barceloneta, and this is a popular beach, I think mostly for tourists and maybe some locals. And there's the water. So we will try to look for a nice place to eat lunch. It's already 1:06 in the afternoon. But first, we'll see what's in here. We found this restaurant next to the beach, Salvaje Barcelona, and we just ordered some smoothies and patatas bravas, and now we're gonna be people watching. This is our next stop, La Sagrada Familia, and this is also a popular work of the architect Gaudí. And for here, it's very popular during the summer, and you have to get your tickets, I think at least 2 weeks before, so you can come inside. I am now inside the Sagrada Família complex, so I got a ticket that has access to this complex at 3:45 p.m. And then it's also has a guided tour which starts at 4. So I'm just taking time to take some B-rolls and photos and videos before the actual guided tour. And at 5:30, I will go up one of the towers, and this tour will end around 6 p.m. So it's about 2 hours, and I'm so excited to see this one because 18 years ago I was only able to see the outside of Sagrada Familia, but this time I will be able to go inside and admire the architecture and the genius of Gaudí. We're about to start the tour, and it comes with a whisperer and some earphones, so we can hear the tour guides using this as we go inside and tour the church. We're now going inside. This is the first time I'm seeing inside of the church. We are currently inside Sagrada Familia, and this church used the pattern of the cross. You can see behind me, that's the altar, which is the top of the cross. And if you just turn around, this is the bottom of the cross, which is also the main entrance of Sagrada Familia. And outside, you will also see the glory facade. If I turn here, this is the east side or the nativity facade, and you can notice the glass colors are blue and green, and that's where the sun rises, which is also the coolest time of the day. So that's why they use cooler colors. And if I turn around, you will see reds, yellows, and oranges, and that's where the sun sets. That's also the Passion facade, and they used warmer colors, which is usually the hottest time of the day. So I'm really overwhelmed and really amazed, not just with the architecture, but also the different stories and the genius behind the construction of this church. And I hope that when the construction finishes in maybe 10 years, I will still be able to come back to Barcelona and see the completed work of La Sagrada Familia. You are now looking at the crypt, and you can see small chapel. I think they hear mass here on Sundays. You can also have ceremonies here. And somewhere there is also the tomb of Antoni Gaudi. He was buried here inside this church. I'm also going inside the Passion Tower, so we'll find out what we can view from this tower. And I asked ChatGPT which tower to choose, and this is the recommendation. I am now walking up this very narrow spiral staircase, going to the top of this tower. We are at the tower, and if you want, you can actually listen to Terminal 7 on the audio guide that you can download. And here it offers nice views of Barcelona. This is the highest point I think that we can reach before we go down again to the ground level of the church. And it's a very nice view. There's also strong winds today. This is a diagram of the tower. We started from point 10. We took the elevator to point 11, around 65 meters, and then we went across and then went the spiral staircase down. Now we are at the bridge, which is point 12, and then I will continue heading down to point 13 and then 14 and then finally back to the ground floor. Going down this staircase, at least this part where it's hollow in the middle, is proving to be very, very challenging. So if you have bad knees, I wouldn't recommend you to go up the tower, just because it's gonna be very, very taxing to your knees and your legs as you go down from the top of the tower to the ground floor. Okay. And finally, we are out of the spiral staircase and back inside the church. And that's the end of our Sagrada Família tour. I really enjoyed it. I'm still overwhelmed. And now I have so much memories of this place. Behind me is Catedral de Barcelona, and this is our last stop for today. I'm so tired after a long flight and no sleep, and unfortunately it's already closed, so we are not able to go inside. I've been there 18 years ago. It's nice to see it again, even outside. You can see the architecture, and that's it. We'll try to find dinner, and then that's it for the day. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I hope to see you in the next one.